Right, you told me to talk about this, and I sort of just maybe it just passed me by until I think I saw Booker T talk about it. Then everybody started talking about it. It's Kevin Nash on LA Knight being a rip-off of The Rock. Now, I've got some quotes for you. Bear with me. This was a couple of weeks ago. I think they were all on his podcast. Am I the only one that sees like an absolute rip-off of The Rock to the point when he cuts that promo on fudging Logan Paul or whatever the fudge his name is? I'm cleaning this up as we go along. The only thing he didn't do is turn the mother fudger sideways. Jesus Christ, does everybody have amnesia? There's nothing original. Then last week, Kevin Nash said the following. There's so many people who agree that LA is doing The Rock / Austin. I mean, the guy's been in the business for like 10 years. Why didn't he get over anywhere else? If you're not over in 3 years, it's probably just not going to happen. I was like, okay, this is a rib, right? And then it's not. It's just what the character is. So I get hot and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me, right? But fans on social media said I buried the guy. I didn't say he couldn't work. I've never seen him in the ring. I just said the character, wasn't very original. I'm not going to apologise. I think it's a blatant rip-off, but I didn't mean any harm. Sorry, that was a long-winded way of doing it. Okay, then. So Kevin Nash on LA Knight. What do you make of all that?
Well, they brought him out first, and I may have already explained this. So let's go over it again. They brought him out first with those maximum male models. I predicted dead on arrival, which he was. You couldn't get that gimmick over together in a month of Sundays. You just can't do it. There was something missing in it, probably because of the effeminate nature of the two guys that he was managing. So after 3 weeks, he said, they finally figured out, yeah, well, maybe Dutch is right. Let's send him on his own. And I think that LA Knight went to him. He said, guys, let me do my own stuff. Because it got over, and it did get over. I was with him in TNA. It got over. Good talker. Oh, yeah, let me talk at you. Let me talk at you. Let me talk to you. And now you can see him come out. I don't care if he's knocking off, I don't know, James the Fourth. I don't give a crap. As long as that audience responds to him, he's getting over. I don't care, because I did get Stone Cold vibes when he was coming to the ring. You know how the Stone Cold would walk. He walks similar to the same way. I don't really see The Rock so much as I see Stone Cold. But as long as he gets over, who cares? How long has it been since Stone Cold's been there? 20 years?
He retired from full-time wrestling in 2003. So, yeah.
Okay, 20 years. And The Rock, when did he step away from it?
Geez, full-time, like 2002. And then he's come back here and there, of course, afterwards.
Because they were so over, you could bring them back. And, I mean, even the old-time fans remember them. Now the younger fans go back and look at some of their stuff, and they get over all over again. Mm-hmm. So whether he is, and he really, Kevin, he really ripped L.A. Knight, but he had never really seen him. Maybe one time, and by his own admission, that I don't know who the guy is. Well, if you don't know who somebody is, kind of hold back your judgment on it before you can see him. And now, since he got so much backlash by the fans, now he's come out and said, okay. And at least he said, okay, I was wrong. Maybe I looked at him and, yeah, he's got a great worker. I could have a good match with him, which actually means that LA Knight could have a good match with him. That's what that means. Let's turn that around. But I think Kevin learned the hard way. When you say something that the fans don't agree with, they'll call you on it, because the fans, I don't give a crap what you call them, they still run this business. And they have seen a lot of things, because the fans shut down the maximum male models. The fans shut that down, and they should have, because it was hitting on zero. Why waste TV time on something that doesn't have a rat's chance in hell of getting over? So, Kevin, all I can say is you finally came to the right decision. LA Knight is going to make a big difference and bringing him back against The Rock, I think, would be a good idea. But, and I had one more thing to say is, I don't know, I forgot.
Well, why you think about that then is like, LA Knight is a rip-off of The Rock or Steve Austin. It's like, well, who do you want him to rip off? Ken Raper? Jesus.
Yeah.
Why rip off the best if you're going to rip it off? You saw they were really successful. Why not?
Why don't you rip off the Mulkey brothers?